I have a tip to help you fall back in love or fall more in love with the English language. Hey there, Vicky Kelty here with another tip for you to help keep your English fluency seriously lovely. Today is all about love. And whether you're in a place where you are kind of falling out of love with English or not, this can be a fun thing for you to try. So, what I want you to do is grab pen and paper. You could also do this verbally, but I think this one's really beautiful to do as a written exercise. And it's not something that you even have to do in English. You can do it in whatever language comes out of you. So if it feels better to do it in your native language, or if you have another language that you're learning that just the let's say quote unquote right words seem to be coming to you in that other language, like I said, it matters not what language you do this in. The activity is to simply write a love letter to the English language. So I want you to think about, what do you love about English? What interests you about the language? What do you find curious, fun, exciting? All of the positive things. We're just focusing on the positive for this activity. You can focus on other feelings in another moment, but this is just a love letter. So it's going to be full of all of those things that charm you, that attract you to the English language. And then the other part of it is to talk about all the things that you can do and that you have done in English. So think back to all the adventures that you have had with the language, whether it's interactions with another person, whether it's using specific vocabulary or grammar points. It doesn't matter. They're all valid and they all go into your letter. So you can write this like a letter that you would write to a friend or to a loved one, and you can say, "Dear English, how are you? What's new?" So you can just make it very fun, very friendly in your tone of voice. But you could also go about just kind of like making it as a list. So, like the 10 things I love about you, rather than hate about you, we're focusing on love. So, you could just list the things that you love about the language. Maybe you love where finding out where words come from, or you love finding out their different meanings, or I don't know. What is it that you love about the English language? You can list those things and then list all the things that you can do with the language, that you have done with the language, and or you're looking forward to doing with the language. And that's it. That is my little activity for you to help you fall in love, more in love with the English language and keep the love alive. Make sure that wherever you do this, whether it's a written format or a spoken one, that you keep it, because you might enjoy looking back on it. That's kind of the reason that I'm suggesting it. For those days when you're feeling a little less in love with the language, and you can look back and reflect on that letter, and maybe you can add some more things to it. All right. Happy writing, and I hope it's a lovely experience for you. Bye.